Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the limited late models here at Williams Grove. It's a brand new season, which it's interesting that they're starting out with this track for the season. I like this track a lot, so it should be fun. Fourth fastest in practice. Hopefully we can get back to the ones or the zeros for qualifying. Fastest I ran in my last practice was a 20.950. I don't think I'll get down that low because the track's a little bit more worn in 3 and 4, so it's kind of harder to keep your speed coming off of 4. But we'll see what we can do. Try to get a run going into this lap. It seems like it's mainly just getting worn in already going into 3. So going into 3 and a little bit going into 1. Try to stay as low as possible. Try to keep the car very straight because the more sideways you get, the more of these cars bog down. They do not have very much horsepower. So you need to preserve it as much as you can. Kind of slid up a little bit too far off of 4 there. Hopefully still be an okay lap. Ran a 1. Okay, so better than I ran in practice. That's nice. I am 6th already. Okay, that's not good news. The guy ran a 21 flat. That is a good lap. Definitely because I slid up way too far off of 4. Still slid up off of 4 too much. I tried to hug the inside wall coming off of 4. It didn't really work too well. So I was consistent. I ran a 172 and a 174, so at least it's consistent. I'm happy with that, but so far we are back to 7th out of how many people? 14. So we're already halfway through the field. Still have another guy to qualify, so I'll pick it up when we're getting ready to go green. All right, well, we stayed in 7th. That's going to be a tough hill to climb in this race because there's a lot of fast people here. And starting mid-pack is going to be rough, especially because we're car number 1. It's probably going to lose a little bit of iRating, but I'll be all right. We'll see what we can do in this race. No cautions, 30 laps. Race is gonna feel like it's gonna take longer than it is, I feel like, just because of the long straightaways here. But hopefully we can get some good racing. If you guys enjoy this kind of racing, also hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot and lets me know that you guys enjoy watching this as well. I usually run these every week, for the most part, most weeks at least, depending on the track they go to. I haven't looked at where anything else is this week to run. I haven't even really seen what they updated for this season yet. As in if they added any new series or made anything else fixed that was only open before. I haven't looked at any of that, so I'll have to check that out later. But starting 7th is going to be rough, especially because the bottom goes away quicker at this track, I feel like. And the top, not the top, but the higher lane, right in the middle of the track starts to work better. And get some more speed, because the bottom just gets so slick and it's so easy to hit the inside wall coming off of 4 and also going into 1. Definitely don't want to hit the tires anywhere because that will definitely ruin your race. You'll probably spin around, collect some guys behind you, and just junk all your guys' cars.
Boys and girls, let's get ready to roll here.
So we'll see what we can do here.
Say hello to all the people out there. Thank you for all of your support. Say hello to all the great fans that are here with us tonight. Thank you for bearing through the little bit of weather we had.
My spotters are going off. I haven't heard him go on that much of a rant or just talking straight for a while. I do enjoy this track though, so this track is fun to me. So hopefully I can get better with the track. I don't know, maybe some more people fall off with the track, I'm not 100% sure.
Radio check. Can you hear me over
We'll see what we can do. A lot of the times in most dirt tracks I fall off when the track starts to fall off, but
Have a great day.
new season, we'll see if I could get a little better at that. Come on, 5th place, go. He did not go at all. That's going to set us back a little bit. Trying not to go too hard into this corner because people are going to get into each other. These corners are very tight. Reminds me a lot of Martinsville on the oval side. With the long straightaways, very tight corners. Fun tracks though. I like both of them.
Sorry about that.
I'm running on the bottom, trying not to come up on anybody in the corner. If you don't get the car turned enough, you're going to be real slow. That time I got the car turned enough, cleared him. I tried to tap the brake a little bit. Oh, he got the wall. That slowed us down because I had to nail the brakes for him. That sucked. I lost a ton of time because of that. That's the risk of running the bottom 3 and 4. It's very easy to do that. I'm surprised it didn't spin him all the way around, he kept going straight. I'm surprised it did that. A lot of people are starting to already utilize the middle of the track in 3 and 4, which I still feel like there's enough grip on the bottom to be used. It's just because it's like worn out going in. People are afraid of using it, I guess. I don't know. But we'll see if we can get back these spots. We fell back to 8th now from that. 8 and 6 are all over the place. 8 car about smack the side of the 6. Thought the 6 was gonna turn the 8 a couple times going into these corners, but he seems to be getting in a better groove now. Definitely don't hit that opening in the outside on the back stretch, because you will go flipping into the air. It's real bad. He's like bump drafting the 6 now. That doesn't work in these cars. See if we can get under him. He is under the 6 now. 6 car got a better run off the corner though. Six is all the way in the wall, bounces off, hits him. They actually keep speed pretty well. I'm surprised by that. Got to the outside of the 8. Outside's starting to work a little better now. Try not to get pushed into that opening, because that will really kill your day. Seem to have a little bit of speed right now, which is nice. This track, like when it wears out, it gets so wide. Like you run all the way out to the wall in 3 and 4 when it gets really worn out. 1 and 2, you don't necessarily get all the way out by the wall unless you're in like the sprint cars, because they really mess up a track a lot. The 6 car is definitely struggling a little bit. I feel a little bit better than him. I don't know if he went low to try to block me, because I went down early and it seemed like he tried to react to it. That's frustrating, but I'm definitely quicker than him, so not that worried about it. Especially when he goes low in 3 and 4. I should get a good run off of 4, catch all the way back up to him. He went low in 1 and 2 this time. I figured he was just going to stay on the outside in 1 and 2, because I feel like it is a little quicker. Unless you could run 1 and 2 pretty well and get the bottom coming off of 2. But if you could stay super low out of the slick, you'll still be a little fast in 1 and 2.
About 21 laps to go.
It bogged down so hard there. I got a little too sideways. I still feel like there's some speed down there if you could hit it right. We're like going back and forth on the corners. It's kind of funny. Like I go low one corner, he'll go low the next. 3 and 4 is definitely better up top. Not gonna try to throw a slider. This track is not made for that. Especially in 1 and 2. You'll kill yourself on the inside wall.
Clear, clear.
Try to keep up the speed, keep the car as straight as possible. Got a little loose coming off 4, lost a ton of time. I definitely feel quicker than him. Hopefully I can get by him in 1 and 2 here. Got too sideways. It's gonna bog down really bad.
Still outside.
Definitely am quicker than him. If I can keep up this on him on the inside, I definitely feel good about it. That was a better 3 and 4 for sure.
So we're outside.
Able to keep the car straighter and keep up the speed.
Doing fine, homeboy.
My 1 and 2 is sucking really bad right now.
Clear, clear. Outside.
I don't want to just try to pull up in front of him because he might just run me over.
Clear, clear.
Don't hit the wall. That was super close, but I'm able to pull up now. Alright, got by him. Nice. I'm very happy about that. I'll hit that inside wall. That was scary. That was almost disastrous. Like, it just would have pushed me up, but I would have lost a ton of time. We can go back to the outside in 3 and 4 now, because it is hard to run that bottom in 3 and 4. But definitely still has some speed if you could hit it right. It's all about how low can you get and not be in the slick and keep the car straight. The hard part is keeping the car straight without hitting the wall. But I definitely am catching them in 1 and 2 a little bit. But at some point your car can just straighten out and you'll go straight out to the outside wall off the corner. A little bit better of a 1 and 2, but still bogging down a ton. Back end's coming out too far. I'm just losing the the horsepower off the corner that I need. But we got up to, oh, we're in 5th now? Okay, I thought we were in 6th. I don't know what happened to one guy in front of us. Definitely thought I was in 6th. But these are the leaders in front of me. The 12 car is the leader, is he? Is he not? Oh no, that's a lap car. 2 cars way up there. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th are right in front of me. I could possibly get up to 3rd if I run good enough. I just have to run good enough is the problem. And that lap car might be a trouble for some of these guys. Especially if he's going to stay on the outside. That's going to be trouble for some of the lead lap cars. Especially if they haven't ran the bottom hardly at all. Ooh, 3 car hits the wall. He goes up. We're going to get by him. Nice. That was very nice. Go back to the top. 3 cars going to be slow on the bottom. So that's up to 4th. And now we got 2nd and 3rd right in front of us. Let's see if we can catch them. Oh, I hit the inside wall, but I got lucky with that. I got real lucky it didn't bounce me back outside. Running a lot better than I expected when the track got worn out. I'm able to still hook that bottom in 1 and 2. Because there's still so much grip on the bottom of 2. If you could get it right in 1 while it's sliding, you'll be quick. Now the hard part is 3 and 4 now because it is very thin down here. But that was actually a really good 3 and 4.
Clear high, outside.
Try not to come up on them and put them in the wall or anything.
Clear high.
I'm trying, spotter.
Outside. Clear up top.
Oh wow, he went super wide there. He went way wide. 3 and 4 was really fast for me last lap. I want to keep this up while I have the rhythm of it. I feel like I can make up ground on 2nd place here. Let out the gas a little bit going into that corner. It seemed to keep the RPMs up because I kept the car a little straighter. 2nd was a little low, was in the slick there. Caught up to him a lot in that corner. You gain a ton going into these corners. The hard part is the horsepower coming off. Yeah, he was way sideways there. Oh, I don't want to hook him. That was an accident. I thought I was clear to go back low on him, and I went to do that, and it almost hooked him into the outside wall. Did not want to do that. That would have been real bad for both of us, because that was almost right into the opening on 3 and 4. Or going into 3 and 4 at least. Let's see if we can catch him now. I can go pretty hard into 3, and you have to kind of get on the brakes a little bit. Going through 4, it slows you down for the straightaway a lot, but I gained so much going into the corner. And if I can keep my car straighter, hopefully I can get a better run off these corners and get under them again. But him running the line is going to screw me up. But hopefully he screws up doing it, and I can get under him. But if you're running that outside the whole time, it is hard to adjust and just go low all of a sudden. As he hit the inside wall, we get inside of him. Should be able to clear him in 3 and 4.
Clear, clear, clear.
I don't know why, like, my foot is shaking so bad. I'm going to try to keep the low side.
Clear by half. You're sitting 2nd.
Because he had such a run on me off of a 4 there.
Clear, clear.
I want to try to keep the low side.
Outside.
I feel like I have the best chance there.
Clear. White flag this time.
One more lap, come on.
Earl gets
I can't believe I got all the way up to 2nd. That's kind of nuts. I did not have a chance at the leader. He's so far gone. But who knows where I would have been if I would actually had a good qualifying time. I'm able to run the bottom pretty well. With it being so worn out. I'll take that. I'm very happy with how that went. Starting in 7th, worked my way all the way up to 2nd. I can't believe I got that far. That's why I like this track so much. Even with a low horsepower car, you can kind of work your way up. because people have to actually let off at this track unless you rip the wall and you're good at it. But it's hard to keep up the speed in these cars here, especially running the bottom. But it just saves so much time running the bottom. Go back and see some of what happened. I want to see how close I was to hooking him into the wall. I really did not mean to do that. Where was it? I think it was his next lap, or the lap after this. Yeah, he hit the wall. Oh wait, no, it was before that. Where did I almost hook him? Because I was like on his bumper. I thought I could go low. And yeah, right here. Oh, it was a little bit of netcode. I definitely had room to go low because he tried to adjust to go low because I was getting a lot of ground on him and he got too sideways. And I tried to swerve back under him and it was just a little bit of netcode because I definitely had room to get low on him because the front end does not touch the back end there at all. And it starts to hook him into the wall. So I definitely had the room to do it and I had the run to do it as well. But luckily I backed off and I was able to get back by him after that too. I want to go back to the last few laps where I was in 5th here. That lap car really screwed up some people. 3 car goes low, hits the wall, goes up. I thought he was going to hit the 5 as well. Had a good 1 and 2, got by him and the lap car, both in one swoop, which was nice. Caught the 5 pretty quick. Just adjusting back to the bottom worked so well. It's so tough to run down here while it's so slick. But if you could do it, it's very fast. I don't know what kind of... I want to look at the times between me and the leader. I seem to be running really well. That was very close to the tires. Those tires will kill your day, for sure. I almost pinched him into the wall there. That was by accident. I was trying to come back down. Didn't want to hit him into the wall. But that was a good race. That was a fun race. Got by the 5 there. He went super wide. And got by him with coming on to 2 laps left. Oh yeah, he hit that inside wall, didn't he? That's why it's so hard to go from top to bottom of this track. Like, the timing of it. You're trying to, like, see where the lines are, and they're kind of deceiving on when you need to turn. You want to stay low, lower than the slick, but that'll just put you straight in the wall. Which is what happened to the 9 and the 3 earlier. Able to hook the bottom there. Have a good corner. He would definitely have the run on me, so I had to protect the bottom, because that was the only way I would have kept 2nd place. If I had to go back to the top, he would have gotten right back by me. Or he might have hit the wall and gotten into me, you never know. What were my times there at the end? Last 10 laps, a 6.554. 9 was a really bad lap. I think that's where I almost hooked him into the outside wall. 6.7755. So that was consistent for the most part. And the leader had 5s. He had a 22.0 probably from a lap car. 5s and 6s. So he was very consistent as well. But he wasn't fighting with anybody. So I'm happy with how consistent I was with fighting with people. And had some laps in the 5s and the 4s too, which was really nice. So happy about that. Let's see what happened throughout this race incident wise. I think that guy just smacked the wall on the front stretch. 14 just kind of got in the back of him. These corners are very tight, easy to run into people for sure. What happened to the 4 car? I don't think I ever saw him. We'll probably see it in the incidents. Where did he end up finishing? 18 laps down. Maybe he disconnected. I don't know. 12 car into the wall. People just like going out to arc into the corner, smack the wall going into 1 and 3 all the time. I do it at Volusia a lot. Ooh, 12 car hits the front right really bad and the front left going into that corner. Damn. That's where all his damage came from. I remember seeing his car like that when we passed him. Lap 17. Oh, he hit that. He hit the opening there. That really hurts. It doesn't allow the car to turn very well after that for sure. So maybe he just alt F forward after that because I never saw us passing him. Maybe that's why I thought, oh, he gets into the tires. He had to really overcorrect it and hit the back wheel on the tire. Maybe that's why I thought we were in 6th and we ended up in 5th. I think he alt F forward or something. Like, he just left the game altogether. He got in the wall. 4 car. Skims the wall? Nope. Okay. Oh, he hit the opening again. You have to stay away from that opening. That opening is terrifying. If you hit it too hard, you'll go flying into the air, come back down the track. 12 car is just struggling at this point. His car looks like it's struggling. I think this is the end of the 4 car, probably. Oh, yep, he alt F forward right there. Okay, that's why I never saw us passing him. I was on the inside of a guy, and he just went straight off into this corner. and left. He was done with it, I guess. Funny. Scrape the wall going in. Yep, so easy to do that. 7 car. Gonna get into the 13. Oh yeah, bad judgment. Very bad judgment. Definitely thought he was gonna clear behind him, and the 13 was just really sideways coming off. He just nailed him. Surprisingly didn't wreck either of them. I thought they were going to. 5 cars skimming the wall going into that corner. Who is this? The 9 car? Yeah, he kept skimming the wall going into the corners as well. 12 car really overdrove the hell out of that corner. I think this is what really caught us up. Yeah, he was in second at the time, the 5 was. And that's what caught up the 9 and the 3, and then I was behind the 3. And took advantage of it all. That was lucky. 9 car touched the 12 barely. 12 car checks up for the 5 because he tried throwing a slider. This track's just not made for throwing sliders in these at all. You don't really have too much room. They didn't show the 3 hitting the inside wall. Interesting on the incidents. It's very interesting. This 13 car is struggling too. Lap 23, 12 car into the wall. Ooh, 12 car into the wall hard. 8 just runs into the back of him, doesn't avoid it. 13 into the wall off the corner. Coming up to the last laps. 7 car on the last lap. Oh, this is after the race, so that's it basically. So, hey, we went from 7th to 2nd. I about said 12th for some reason. I'm stupid. But ran some good times and got up through the field. Very surprised I was able to. So let's go see what we end up getting out of this. Actually going to gain some iRating out of it, which is surprising. All right, results are in. Strength of field was 1839, so pretty low strength of field overall, but I'm pretty sure this was the only split as well. It was. 2 car led all the laps, had the fastest lap as well. He ran in the 9s in the race for lap number 2. That was flying. So that's nice. Gained 22 out of it. I'm happy about that. Had max safety already, which is great. But gaining 22 iRating is nice. Like that. Back over 4,200 again. I would like to try to get to 4,500 this season. It'd be very tough to do, but that's my goal. That and then 4,000 on the oval side because I'm at like 3,700. So if we have some good races, a good string of races, we might be able to get there. But it's going to be tough to do on the dirt side because I'm always like the higher car number like this. So we don't gain too much when we do well. So easy to lose it all though. But good race overall. What was the lowest iRating? 14. That was lowest. 810. He gained a lot. He didn't wreck at least. Stayed out of the incident points. Yeah. Only 3 guys had incident points, surprisingly. Who was this? The 8, the 12, and 14. The 7 and 13 didn't get one when the 7 like about destroyed the 13. I'm surprised by that, but it is what it is. So happy we had a pretty good race. Able to bounce back from an awful qualifying spot. So that's nice. But and start of a new season. So let's see what we can do this year because had pretty good success last season in these cars and on the dirt side in general. So that was a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Let me know how you guys are doing in the new season or what you guys are looking forward to this season and what are your goals. And I will catch you guys in the next one.